Hello, lovely YouTubers. Just getting the tub painted. They put in the epoxy primer today. Just thought I'll do a bit of video on the stage. As you saw on the previous video, I think that was the second one. This is the third video. The hard top, I completely sanded. The paint was peeling, and then that was the hardest part out of the whole car because there were so many curves. And the paint was quite thick. I had to use various different tools. I had to use the file, just everything here. Anyway, got it sanded. Sanded the lid, which is that one there. You'll see it when I'm painting it. So I took all the paint off. There's so much plastic which got mixed with all the paint. Anyway, it was a very messy job. I don't think I'll ever paint a car again. Not these type of things. That's the thing with the Triton. There are so much different curves to this car. It's not easy getting it prepped to paint these type of cars. That's probably why Mitsubishi put a really thin coat of paint, because you got the chances of hitting quite a lot of runs because of the different curves they put in. Anyway, sanded the whole thing. I used 180 grit sandpaper on there. Used those circle Velcro ones, cut them, and have a look at the other video how I did it. So doing the epoxy primer, what I've done is I separated the three types of paint I'm using on the car. So this is an epoxy primer, 2K epoxy primer, hardener, reducer. Whole set cost about $200, I think. Only thing is that epoxy was sitting in the shed for about 2 weeks. And it was really hard. So what I did was I went to Bunnings and tried to get a paint mixer, and they're all quite heavy. So I looked in the concrete aisle. I was looking for a Dynabolt, and I saw this cleaner to clean. Once you do the holes to put your Dynabolts for concrete, you use this little tool to clean the hole before you put your cam sets in. And I saw that, and it had this really cool curve at the end, so I thought I'll grab that one and cut it off, and I've been using that to mix the paint. Make sure with the epoxy you mix it really well, otherwise these epoxies goes really hard on the bottom. That's one thing. When I bought this paint from the paint shop, they said make sure you mix that paint, because there was someone who painted a boat with this epoxy and he forgot to mix it, and he had to strip the whole thing again. And there's another car similar like that. He didn't mix it properly, and they had to get like a special heater. Apparently cost him arm and a length. So make sure epoxy is all done, and you got to keep this for like 10-15 minutes of mixing it to get the chemicals to understand each other. So yeah, this is an awesome little tool to mix paint. It's only $5. A chem set holes cleaner. So before I go to painting, what I've done is, I think I explained to you guys in the previous video how I clean the car. I use 3 different types of, where's my marker pen? Got a bit of a thing happening here to stop the overspray getting into all the tools. These ones have been great too. This little invention I made with the aluminium T-angles. I used it a lot to get into the little crannies, nooks and crannies, and the hard lid. That has been awesome. So I think I showed you guys. I'll do a little. I did a 3 to 4 stage cleanup. So first one was Windex, your normal glass cleaner, which is just your normal Bunnings glass cleaner mix up with a bit of water. That's your number one. 2 is this time I did the alcohol, which is your D&H alcohol, 75% ethanol. So I used that one, D&H alcohol, because third one was your grease and wax remover, because that's quite evaporative. And I thought it'll evaporate quickly, all the water bits, having that as the final prep. And then I didn't use a Tactite at all. And I'll just fourth one is just air. Before I go, I'll go with the gun and just clean up. And now, just about to paint it. Went to Bunnings today and bought 2 new filters because the previous ones were quite bad smelling. So what I'll do is I'll wash these old ones from the previous one, so I'll use that, and also I'll use a bit of toilet paper roll. There's the toilet paper thingy. Thought I kept it here. Being in a mad rush, guys. Anyway, I'll put a bit of toilet paper on the outside of the mask. That way, I can use it one more time. So what I'll do is I'll put the camera here. Hopefully it's still recording. And get the mask ready. And we'll shoot some paint. Yeah, they were like $12 at Bunnings, so quite a little. A1P2. What are they? A1P2. You can get A2P2, which is even better. That's the other thing I did was I put a new filter on the exhaust as well. The old one had so much paint in it, collected from the last when I painted the car. So yeah, you want to bring it in and make a big mess. What do you need? I need the other bits probably. Empty the active carbon to the garden and recycle the plastic. It's really hard to separate these. Where's the other plastic off there? Another head. That's the other thing I did was, what else did I do is, yeah, we're using the new spray gun, which is your Dell Dual Base DV1. It's a copy of a DV1. It's called NAV. I've done a video of that on unboxing and comparing that with the GTI Pro. So have a look at that. So the first time I'm using that. Oh, that's the other thing I did was, because these ones come with 1.3 tip. So I bought a couple of drill bits, 1.7 drill bits, and actually when the tip was off, I clamped it in the vise and I used 1.7 mil drill bit and made that hole a little bit bigger. And I went with a 3 or 4 mil drill bit and I cleaned the inside to take any burrs off. And I checked the gun for sealing. Put some, when I was cleaning the gun, I put some reducer in there. And as soon as I undo that, it stopped the liquid coming. So it seals well. So done a fair bit of stuff, guys. What's the best spot to keep this? I keep it here, these drill bits. Alright, let's get started. Let's put a bit of toilet paper first. Yeah, the toilet paper trick's good because you can use these filters for the second time. I think that goes mask side. So mask is in there. And let's put these ones too. I think the second one's too thick. Let's take it off. Side cartridge. Yeah. And I set the air compressor to 26 psi, 26, 27 psi. Working. Alright, what is done now? We got the light on, everything's good. Just one more. Next. Should I use a little bit? That's what I'm doing. Alright, fingers crossed. Let's get the gun. You guys can still see it hopefully. Let's get the gun. Just get there. My fluid. That's full open fan. That's actually awesome. Oh my god. Ready guys? Where should we do it? Start from here? Oh yeah, I reckon. Have a look at that, guys. That 1.7 kit, look at the quality of the epoxy. We shouldn't be spraying that. Hold on, we need the fan on. Hold on. Put the exhaust fan on. We'll start doing this one first, on this side. That is good gun. Move it. Let's do this side here. I'll hold it, fan. What the fuck is that? really happy with the gun. It's awesome. Love it. So I reckon I need to do another. That was 4 to 1, so we did 4 to 1 and 10%. So we did those marks. Alright guys, I'm gonna put 2 coats in here. I think I can take my mask off now. Looks like all the overspray is gone. That's the only thing I forgot to get is look how sticky the floor is from this epoxy. It's apparently quite bad stuff, so you need to make sure you get a good exhaust like that to get. When I was spraying here at one stage, it just came all over my face on this side. I need to put the trestle on here now and spray the lid. So I'll put another one more coat. So it's going to be 2 coats, and I'll finish it off tonight. Paint the inside, paint there, paint the back, paint the underneath of the bumper, and then I'll do the lid, and then wait for 10 minutes, and then come back and do the second coat. I'll probably wait 10 minutes straight away go. Alright, thanks for watching guys. Until next one, take care.